Gordon shit, that was a solid way to end the mid-season finale. Remember when I said that Galavan's storyline would end this episode? I was totally right because that motherfucker ain't coming back. More on that later. There's so much to talk about in this episode, but let's go ahead and knock out the little stuff first. Alfred did a badass Undertaker impression. The Riddler using riddles to give out Gordon's location was cool. And that little sneak peek of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice was dope drizzle sauce. First up on the menu is Bruce Wayne because obviously this whole episode was about him because he was going to be sacrificed and they were going to cut his throat and his blood was going to spill out everywhere and they were going to dance around naked because that's what cults do, you know? And I don't know that from personal experience. Don't judge me. Anyways, Bruce is like super chill this whole episode. He's like, I know I'm gonna die. I don't give a fuck. And Silver's like super scared because she knows Galavan's gonna kill her. But Galavan's all like, you know what? I won't kill you if you can make Bruce Wayne fall in love with you again. So Silver tries to play Bruce again, but he's all like, bitch, I ain't fucking with you. Bruce is ignoring the fuck out of her and then they start talking eventually and then she's like, you know what, Bruce? I'm gonna save you. And she fucking gets a gun from some dude, blasts him, they run away and then they eventually get caught. So then they get thrown back in the cell and Silver's all like, and Bruce is like, hey, I know that's part of your plan. You can't trick me. She's all crying. She's like, Bruce, I love you. And he's all like, I don't love you. I pity you, bitch. Cold-blooded. Even with all of that, Bruce still goes out of his way to save Silver's life by saying, I love you, and kisses her in front of Galavan. That hit me right here, bro, because Batman would do that. Silver repays the favor by saying, stop! Right before they're gonna kill Bruce, and that's when Gordon shows up. We'll talk about Gordon next. Silver gets away with Galavan and Assassin Chick, and they have to jump off the roof of that big-ass building, but there's only 2 parachutes, and Galavan's like, Silver's not coming. And right before Galavan's gonna kill Silver, Assassin Chick decides to be a badass, and she's all like, bitch! Boom! Don't fucking put your hands on that little girl. She knocks out Galavan and she's like, you know what? It's time to start looking out for numero uno. And then she pushed Silver's out the window and she's like, woo! After all that, we see Bruce walking away safely with Alfred and Selina. We'll talk about Selina later. But as he's walking away, they're like, well, we told you so. And he says the most Batmanist thing ever. And he's all like, I had a very viable escape plan. Oh, because you know why? Because Batman never admits that he needs help because he's motherfucking Batman. Now let's talk about motherfucking Gordon. We saw him get saved by Penguin in the last episode, so we pick up with both of them in the Riddler's apartment. Gordon is confused by why Nigma is with Penguin, but he doesn't really care. And then Penguin's all like, yo, we need to kill Galavan, and the planning starts. Turns out that Gordon's a wanted man and his dickhead boss is questioning Tompkins. She doesn't know where he is, but Nigma gives her a riddle to solve to find him. She freaks out when she sees Gordon working with Penguin and Gordon's all like, yo, I gotta do this. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And then everybody's like, fuck. Do you guys know what this means? It means little baby Gordon. Are we gonna get Barbara or are we gonna get James? Some of you are probably thinking, why the fuck would they name the baby Barbara after she tried to kill both of them? I totally agree. That would be the smart thing to do. But if they do want to keep the child named Barbara, what they could do, Barbara comes out of her coma or whatever. She maybe starts becoming a better person. And then somehow in some dangerous situation, she saves Jim Gordon and Leslie from like life or death and she dies in the process. But before she's all like, I'm so sorry, I was crazy and tried to kill you. I actually love you guys both and I hope your baby is awesome. Or some bullshit like that. Leslie feels sorry for her and she's all like, we should name the baby Barbara. And boom, Barbara Gordon is born. The baby could be James Gordon, but in the comics, Barbara's younger brother is named James Gordon. So that would totally change. James Gordon grows up to be a serial killer. Now Gotham's not gonna go 20 seasons, so we're never gonna see this storyline. But it would be interesting because, you know, freaking Gordon himself is like kind of going crazy. And then Tompkins is a psycho doctor lady. So their son being a serial killer kind of makes sense. That's enough of that. While Gordon and Penguin are getting the army together, Lucius Fox notices that Alfred and Bruce have been missing. So he goes to the police, Alfred's in jail, Barnes is all like, we can't do anything because of rights and blah blah blah, the law. So fuck that guy, and Bullock's like, Alfred, how can I help you? And Alfred's like, I need guns, and I need bitches, and I need rides, and where's Gordon? At that point, Nigma says a riddle that Fox figures out in a heartbeat. So they go meet up with Gordon, who's about to skip town with this lady, and they're like, yo, Galavan's got Bruce. So he goes, tells his lady, he's like, yo, they got Bruce, I gotta do this. As they're making their plan to save Bruce, Selina Kyle shows up and she's like, yo, I gotta weigh in. And then it cuts to like the most stupidest, ridiculous scene where they're all walking all badass down the street. They're looking all cool like a gang. And they're like miles away from Galavan's fucking house. Like, why don't you get in a fucking car? After their Wizard of Oz journey, Selena lets them into the building and they gotta climb like a fucking million stairs because elevators don't exist. Bullock is all like, I'll meet up with you guys. And this is when shit starts popping off. So remember when I said Silver was like, stop! And everybody hesitates for like a minute, and then Gordon pops out, and they're like, freeze, motherfuckers! Well, that's when fucking Galavan, Silver, and Assassin Chick run away, and all the knights are like, oh, this is gonna be a knife fight. But then Gordon's all like, bitch, we got guns! All of those monks just get blasted, and there's like 2 or 3 that survive, and Selena's all like, what's up? I'm Catwoman, bitch! What's up? And the only guy left is the old man with the knife, and Gordon's all like, put it down, old man, it's over. And the old man's all like, that's how it looks like. And he's all like, what's up? And then of course Bullet comes out of nowhere and he's like, boom! And the guy's like, oh! And he dead. And then Alfred and Selena run to Bruce. Oh, but it ain't over, because remember when I told you Galavan ran away? Well, he ran away and then he got his ass kicked by Assassin Chick and they dipped out. Well, Galavan was still there and Gordon was like, freeze, Galavan, motherfucker. Galavan's still talking a big game and he's all like, oh yeah, you want to bet? Blah, blah, blah. You think I'm going to get arrested? What's up? And then Gordon turns him around and he's like, you know what? Maybe I should kill you. Maybe I should kill you because I thought I had you dead to rights last time, but apparently you got out. And Galavan's like, dude, chill. I was joking. Gordon's about to blast him and who shows up? Motherfucking Barnes to ruin everything. Barnes is all like, Gordon, put your gun down because you're still a wanted man. And then who comes to save the day? Penguin's like, hey, bitch! I'm Penguin. Now, Gordon, put your fucking gun down, Gordon, because I got a shotgun and a fat guy with a shotgun, and we'll kill you to kill Galavan. Gordon's trying to be righteous, and he's like, we gotta do this by the law. And then Penguin's all like, you know what, Gordon? Let me put some sense into your brain, son. So Penguin starts slapping Gordon with the truth, and he's like, hey, do you remember that he tried to kill you with Barbara? You know, your old lady that you used to bang? Oh, also, did you forget, Gordon, that he tried to kill your baby mama? Gordon, how about you forget about both of those ladies and just think that Galavan has $1 billion and he has the courts in his pocket. Do you really think he's gonna get justice? And then that's when Gordon's all like, huh? And then we cut to the docks because everything fucking happens at the docks. Gordon is with Penguin and they got Galavan in the trunk. And they throw Galavan out, and Galavan's like, oh, you're gonna regret this, Gordon. And he's all like, nah, bitch, this ain't gonna be on my list of regrets. Gordon lets Penguin beat the shit out of Galavan with a bat. So Penguin's all like, boom, bitch, boom, bitch, boom, bitch, boom, bitch, boom, bitch. Galavan's all like, kill me. And then Gordon's like, that's enough, Penguin, that's enough. And then out of nowhere, Gordon's all like, boom! And he shoots Galavan in the heart. I was like, did he just straight up murder somebody? Galavan motherfucking deserved it, but I was like, what? Oh, but you know I thought it was badass. So after all that crazy shit, Gordon goes to meet up with Tompkins. He's like, will you marry me? And she smiles and she's all like, which kind of made me think that she's gonna say no. But we won't find out till February. But that's not all, folks. There's a shitload more to talk about. But first, let me know what you thought about Gordon killing Galavan in the comment section down below. Okay, so this was my favorite part of the episode because in the last 2 minutes of fucking Gotham, they just blow the second half of the season wide open. So in the last 2 minutes, we see a coroner's van going to Indian Hill to drop off Galavan's body. You guys remember Indian Hill, right? The place where they're keeping all the crazy people like Firefly and all the motherfucking crazies? So we see some nurses and shit giving the body to a doctor, and the doctor's all like, ooh, Mr. Strange has high hopes for this one. Excuse me, lady, do you mean Dr. motherfucking Strange? Guys, what did I say? What did I say when we first saw about Indian Hill? I said that Dr. Hugo Strange would be the person running Indian Hill, and that's how it fucking looks like it's gonna be. I called it, I called it, I called it. They unzipped that Galavan bag, and he has a fucking umbrella stuck down his motherfucking throat. I was like, damn, Penguin, you really shoved that down there. What the hell is Hugo Strange gonna do with Galavan? I mean, if he has high hopes for this one, what the hell is he gonna do? You guys know me, I love throwing theories out there and coming up with craziness. What if Hugo Strange is the person that creates Azrael? Now hear me out before you go like, oh, that shit ain't gonna happen, that's not Azrael. Before you start freaking out, I know Theo Galavan isn't Azrael in the comics or any of that other bullshit. But this is Gotham. They change a lot of shit, and this could be a way that Azrael gets created. Now, I haven't read all of Azrael's origin and all the Batman shit, but I do know that he's like brainwashed by the Sacred Order of Saint Dumas. And that is what Hugo Strange specializes in. He like gets into people's brains and makes them do shit that they don't want to do. Cause he cray-cray like that. So hear me out. Galavan's already all about Saint Dumas. He's all like up in that shit. We saw that he could fight already because he kicked Gordon's ass. So what if Hugo Strange gets in his brain, you know, brings him back to life, and that's why his face is all fucked up or whatever, because his face was fucked up in the Batman game. What if Hugo Strange wants like an assassin for himself or something, so he gets Galavan, brings him back to life, and since he's already brainwashed about Saint Dumas, he could just use that to prey on fucking Galavan's emotions and shit and be like, oh, the Order wants you to kill so-and-so. And then he goes out and does that shit. It's possible. That still wasn't the end of the episode. The end of the episode has this guy running down an alley and he's all scared and he's all like, oh my god, I gotta try to hide here. Oh, no, you should try to hide here. And this guy's all scared and who fucking shows up? This fool with an ice gun and he freezes that motherfucker. Victor fucking Freeze, aka Mr. Freeze. I thought we got teased Mr. Freeze a long time ago, but you know, that's something that I just threw out into the world. It could have been possible, but it's not. But they are going with a just regular person to be Mr. Freeze, and it's gonna be dope. He's got the motherfucking freeze gun. And I wanna know your favorite part. Did you like the whole Hugo Strange drop? Did you like the Mr. Freeze teaser? Did you like Gordon shooting people? Or what was your favorite part? I don't know, let me know in the comment section down below. Guys, also, just because there's no more Gotham for the rest of the year doesn't mean you won't be getting Gotham related videos. I want to do some theory videos and possibly a video about what you can expect in the second half of season 2. So don't go anywhere. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your buddies. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for all things nerdy and geeky on this channel. But as always, guys, I am your host, Juicebox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time.